it doesn't look like it, but we're here on Capitol Hill. We're covering that Senate war powers vote. Over here is actually where we talk to senators after they vote. And you've probably heard a lot about these war powers votes in both the House and Senate. But what are they, and why are you hearing about them so much? Why are they important? We just got off the air, so let's talk first about the vote that happened in the Senate. It went down. We were watching to see what Republicans, if any, would vote for this resolution to curtail the president's war powers in Iran unless Congress voted to officially declare war. And only one did, Rand Paul, who's voted against the president's military powers in other kinds of legislation like this in the past, on things like Venezuela, for example. But one Democrat voted against it, John Fetterman, who said publicly he's in favor of the administration's approach to this military action in Iran. So to the question I asked earlier, why does this matter? These resolutions, they are largely symbolic. If they were to become law, and that's a big if, because if this one, for example, got out of the Senate, it would have to get through the House, which is unlikely. It's got a tough path there. And it would have to be signed into law by President Trump, who's almost certain to veto it. But if it got through all of those stops, then it would require the president to have to go to Congress, get Congress, which is the only branch of government with the constitutional authority to declare war before there could be any further military action in Iran. But they're worth paying attention to because they do put, in particular, Republicans in the president's party on the record about this action, this war in Iran. So why have these votes? Well, Democrats, who were the ones that forced this vote in the Senate today, have said first, it puts Republicans on the record, and also it's Congress exerting, in the view of Democrats, its sole authority as the branch of government that's allowed to declare war. Republicans have said, look, the president has broad powers under Article 2 of the Constitution as commander-in-chief of the armed forces to take military action to a degree as he sees fit. So what's next? There is going to be another war powers vote in the House tomorrow. It's not binding, it just expresses the view of the Congress instead of legally curtailing the president's military power the way the one in the Senate would have done. But it will be notable to see how many Republicans, if any, vote for that. So that's what we're keeping an eye on next.